Hello, everyone, and welcome to the beginning of our final matches of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament here at SGLive2019. We have gotten this far. We've seen some great matches, and today we start off with the losers or consolation finals between the 1 seed MaCobra52 and the 4 seed SDiezal. I'm Pro8007. Very happy to be joining you today, and on the mic with me is Big John. Welcome.
What's up, you all? Pardon me, it's raining out here pretty badly, so it's like saturated. But I am hyped, man. You know, we always love Mario 3 Randomizer, and of course, these guys today have been struggling through all the wonders of this recently updated version of the Mario 3 Randomizer, featuring some things you may not have seen before and whatnot. But it should be pretty awesome. You know, we've got our flags. For those who haven't seen it before, you know, they do this stuff all the time. They're racing every week and whatnot, and we got some pretty cool settings. You know, we're randomizing our stages here, our end card, no matching this time. That's cut out right now. Hammers can break locks, all these cool features, but these are professionals. They know what they're doing.
Right. And version 1.3 has a couple of new wrinkles, and we'll get to those as we go along. But we're right off in World 7 leading off, and you'll see that the map has been shuffled. So we have 3 pipes here, and we have 3 forts on the map. Normally there are 2, but the 13 forts in the first 7 worlds, the number has been shuffled, so it can be as few as 1 or as many as 3, I believe. And right away, we've got a bit of a route divergence, or we look like we're having a route divergence. Diesel's not quite sure where to go.
Yeah.
He's got 3 forts, like choices. He's actually going back to the pipe. MaCobra's an Air Force.
That's pretty messy to have literally the fort island there, kind of there. And, of course, you know, the thing about the forts there are that they're going to do something on the map. Usually they'll build a bridge or break a lock or something. So until you can really see a glimpse of, like, the far right of the map where the fortress is, we're not sure exactly, first of all, which one is going to proceed them forward and which one is the right one on top of it. So it'll be kind of ugly.
And Cobra had no problems with Air Force's small Mario. Diesel is trying and hoping to find the pipe that'll take him to the eastern island, and he hopes that there's nothing actually required there. Unlikely, but not impossible.
Man, this is a rough couple of those. You know, we're starting with our, quote, our non-fast airships, and we have auto-scores removed for the most part. And, of course, we got this lovely castle from World 6 here, and then...
Yeah, Carpet Fort, we've come to call it 6F3. So a couple of boos and a drunk Hotfoot there. He just moves around however he feels like.
Of course, one thing about the randomizer, boom, boom, just as free as always.
Yeah, there was talk about actually maybe changing that and giving him some different timing, but so far he remains the same as he ever was. So MaCobra's got the lock there broken, and okay, he's got 1 fort here, and he knows that 1 fort by definition cannot impede progress to the finish, so he's in pretty good shape there. Diesel's taking care of Air Force. MaCobra's now going to start doing overworld checks, see if how he can get to Eastern Island.
Yeah, and for those who don't know what's going on here, if you haven't noticed already, these pipes are randomized. We don't know what takes you where, as opposed to the vanilla category, so they're just literally trying to find and hunt and find a way to that right side of the map here. But eventually, we're going to round our options here and know exactly where we need to go.
Diesel and MaCobra have wound up in the same spot, Piranha 1. The Piranha stages are among the 4 stages that can never be randomized. The 2 Piranha stages, the Tower in World 5, and, of course, Bowser's Castle.
Yeah. Of course, it's a guaranteed free item, this one being a mushroom, which sometimes might be nice. You can't really undermine those basic power-ups. Trying to find our way over there.
Diesel's has hit daylight. He has found he's found Piranha 2, and he'll get there first. So
too really close though.
Really close. We got a lot of game left to be played. Diesel in good shape early, and he got a hammer, so that we'll see how that gets used.
Yeah, that hammer, for the, that allows them to break locks on the map, which is not a vanilla thing in Mario 3 added for the randomizer. If they decide to take advantage of it, of course, using that at the wrong time could really swing this race later on. So we're going to see what happens.
Oh, that's happened a couple of times already in this tournament. Hammers being used at inopportune moments, so you got to pick your spots and sort of gauge the map. Weak 2-hit Ludwig, and Diesel's out of there with a wand grab at 401. MaCobra runs right into Ludwig, but gets him on the rebound, and we'll get the wand 13 seconds later at 4:14. So we are off.
Not too bad here. Just world 1 of 8 here. Of course, I'm not sure if you saw these lovely trophies here. That wow, check it out. It actually has the Mario 3 logo on it. It's actually pretty cool, man.
That is very nice. So we are going in reverse order so far. We have World 7, now we have World 6, and lovely Piranha Fort leads off World 6.
This seed is generally, we're getting maybe it's a good thing. We're getting the hardest stages out the way first, so we have to worry about them later. This is everyone's Mario 3 favorite stage right here. Everybody loves this fort, right? Especially when it's the first level of a game.
MaCobra is gambling. He's just going to skip the fort for the moment. He's going to go right into 4-3, a favorite among the vanilla runners because of the speed strats you can demonstrate. Here, not so much because of randomized enemies. You can't get the P-speed strats you'd normally like.
The killer shoe there.
And MaCobra is a very, very good warpless player and 100% player in vanilla. So I'm sure whenever he gets the opportunity, he is going to employ those strats.
Oh, yeah. Just because you're a vanilla runner sometimes may not mean you're the best player, man, because, the randomizer gives a whole new skill set on how to play this stuff. You got to be on your toes for these, like you hear Pro say, randomized enemies, randomized power-ups. All that good stuff.
So the lock didn't break the one closest to him, so that could be interesting. MaCobra picking up a hammer off the hammer bro, which is good. So that's 2 hammers for him, and it'll be 2 for Diesel when he picks it up. The pipes are of no use here.
Just gonna take that.
And he is gonna skip a level here, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's one of those questionable hammer usages. Only one stage advantage of it.
Yeah, and it could pay off. I mean, there are plenty of worlds still out there that really could benefit from hammer use. Worlds 1, 2, and 3 are probably chiefly among them. 5 depends on what's happening in the sky world, but you never know.
Yeah.
Another star there for MaCobra. Diesel having a little trouble here in 4-3.
One death already here. And, oh boy, we got our World 7 fort, our first fort. Unfortunately, worst case scenario, you don't have any flat ability when you enter. It's just so it's a good, 20 seconds to get this stuff.
Yeah, this is a level you don't want to see very first off because it's over a minute if you're small Mario. So 7F1, a.k.a. Fort Knox, as we've come to call it.
I wonder why that is. Of course, they're not going to spend time getting coins in that stage. They're trying to get up out of here as quick as possible.
Right. So Diesel is in 5-1. This is the level that MaCobra skipped, actually.
A little scary on that jump there, randomized enemies. You never know what's down there.
Now, nothing worse than like a falling Goomba just come out of nowhere and just whack you on the head.
Yeah, man. So that takes care of that fort there, and
so MaCobra continuing on here. He's in 3-4 now.
Oh boy, Hammer Brother dodging there from Diesel.
No peace speed from MaCobra getting up that ledge, but he's got Tanuki suits, so maybe we'll get a command out there. Or not, he's going to go straight to Fire Mario.
Yeah.
Diesel in Fort Knox now. It's not if he's got a P-Wing handy. I don't think he does, but if he does, he might want to take an intentional death here.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, he's actually little, so he has to go grab this required power, which is not randomized, by the way. Otherwise, we couldn't complete the level. And then go back, as you saw Cobra get, and get that Tanuki suit. So a lot of time in this level, unfortunately.
Yeah. Cobra's in 2-3 now.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to have to ride this out. He wasn't in the right position to grab the door, and even more time in this level.
That's unfortunate.
Oof.
That's unfortunate for him, so he'll have to reset. But, so a quick tale of the tape for these runners. Diesel, the 4 seed, won his first round match over, it was Kerbosin in 3 games, and then MaCobra actually faced him in round 2 and swept him 2-0. Okay, MaCobra sees the lock. He's going to double back and take care of a Piranha Fort. So, yeah, and then in the losers bracket, Diesel defeated Fred, actually, in a nail-biting 3 games, and then he defeated Claris.com in another nail-biting 3 games to get this far. MaCobra won his first 2 rounds in a sweep, and then he was actually defeated by me, of all people, in 3 games last night to set up this match. So whoever wins this best of 3 will end up actually facing me in the grand finals.
And you're just kind of just scoping out your competition right now, just seeing how they play.
Well,
hands-on, like, okay, I know he's going to do this, so I know what not to do or what to do. You know,
their reputations precede them. I'm pretty familiar with how they play just through the weeklies and what have you, and doing enough commentary. So I know it's going to be a very tough fight, no matter who it is, MaCobra or Diesel. This is going to be a big grind for the grand finals for sure.
Definitely so. And speaking of grind, this World 6 map always been the grind heavy. It's just so many levels and all these forts they're having to clear just to go all the way back to the other side of the map.
Yeah, MaCobra is on his way to where he was going to go before he used his lock. Diesel having a little trouble here in 2-3 with Angry Sun and Roku blocks, not Roku blocks, Micro Goombas, Roku blocks. so nice, so good setup there for Diesel on 2-3. MaCobra is going for the hidden item in 3-7. It's a random item, so we'll see what it ends up giving. In the vanilla game, it gives out a cloud. We'll see what bounties await, and it is a music box.
Yeah, I'm sure he's worth that. I mean, you never know. Later on, maybe you can skip a couple $100 brothers.
Music boxes can pay off in late in game if you're just trying to get through and you have everything you need. That you don't see the point of going through all that rigmarole. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, that's a really scary level to do fast. Especially got a nipper there, and that might even been a fire one on top of that. So
I think it was. He's going to say no to that, and he's going to play one of the lost levels instead. There are 9 of them in this game, levels that were incomplete, but we were able to get them into the rando. Diesel get his jump button input long.
Yeah, the jump or slide miss there. But yeah, I mentioned that 9. Previously were 8, but of course, good old Fred always adding new figures for us and decide to take one of those previous ones and kind of give it an ending and even more.
Ooh. Diesel is just having no luck here in the 1.5 beta. We're continuing to go in reverse order here. We went 7 to 6 to 5.
See a pattern here.
Yeah.
And, shoot to the head there. As he goes through one of our big world stages here, and of course, no one's got time to go to the other side here.
He's got a star. He might be able to P-speed his way through. Nope. But 4-6, no.
Oh, geez, I'm taking a death on the fireball there. Really nasty array of enemies there. Who knows? Maybe 6-9 wasn't too bad after all, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, 3-7. Yeah, not looking so bad all of a sudden. 7-4. Well, that's never great, but it's less painful now that we have auto scrolling turned off, so it goes from 2 minutes to about 35 seconds.
And we're talking about the power-ups, I think you get that mushroom, and sometimes you really can't underrate just having a simple power-up when a level like this is pretty infested here.
Yeah.
A lot of deaths on top of it. But I'm sure he's thankfully glad to see that end card there. Don't look back at that anymore.
So MaCobra is pretty much done with the 7-4 and took a hit there to Zombie Fish. So Diesel is finally in the World 1 airship. He's not going to be able to do a fire kill on Lemmy, but should be able to handle him in this arena.
Got double coin ships there, and of course, coin ships, you know, have a couple boomerang bros in, and it's going to be a guaranteed item on top of it. So
Cobra is going to play the fort instead of the level. Set up a bridge here. He's got 6F2, the ice fort.
And of course, these professionals, you can fly through it, and if they're really bold, they'll go for the last one. But I don't know. I don't see people going under the last section.
Now, generally, we just tend to go for the first part of it because with the disco waffles kind of being randomized in their movement, you don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, those things can actually rotate the complete opposite direction that they normally do, so a little cautious there. So Diesel is finally done with second world of the map and moving on, trying to catch up to Cobra here. He's going to start off his one of his coin ships here.
Yeah, he's got a couple of coin ships here, as you said, and so a couple of free items here before he does the pipe, which will actually be what we call paradox pipe, where you actually you take the pipe down to where the tower is, and it's kind of an interesting little thing. Yeah. So no tower for this seed, which is good.
Yeah, behold the power of the randomizer. I think it's always intriguing to see how World 5's bottom area plays, because again, it's that one pipe up or the natural tower climb, who knows?
And Diesel getting a restock on his lives. First item on the coin chips are dealing. Got a hammer and a cloud here.
That's the jackpot there.
So yeah, so that's I think 2 hammers now for MaCobra and a cloud, and he's gonna have 3 levels to play here. But the first one is at least free. Another lost level, the waterfall level.
Nah, you're fine unless your swim button is broken. You should have no problem with this one.
And there used to be a problem with that pipe. If you I think went anything other than just walking through, you could actually accidentally soft lock the game. But that's been fixed.
These speedrunners just cannot play games normally, can you?
No, we can't.
I tell you. So 1 of the 3 down until we get to the castle, and of course another big world level from World 4 here. Again, nothing too challenging here.
4-2. The only level where you can actually see double boss bass.
Oh boy, we haven't seen a lot of that yet. I'm a little disappointed actually.
Give it time. We've still got lots of game to be played.
Maybe our developer of this randomizer is making a special finals randomizer application that may have increased boss passes. I'm just saying.
Well, we can confirm with our our mad scientist creator in a little bit.
I'm literally staring right at him right now, trying to hint to this, but anyway.
Hint. We got 1-4 for MaCobra, another auto scroller turned off. Diesel is actually going to go for the fort as well. He would rather. I think he's trying to actively avoid the coin ship at this point. And that's understandable because they do take more time. Unfortunately, he's missing out on a cloud as a result of this.
Yeah, that's a nice item to have here.
Got World 3 airship for MaCobra. So decent chance at a fire kill on Roy, so long as Roy doesn't have like Quake or high jump or anything. Well, no fire kill, unfortunately. Yeah. We'll see how he deals with Roy and what Roy's given him. Just normal Roy, it looks like, and a 2-hitter on top of that.
Very nice, Roy.
1706 for MaCobra. So we've had a slow start to this seed. On average, for 1.3 for a player like MaCobra, it's about a 35-minute average, I'd say. So Diesel getting his cloud.
He's going to take us some serious ground here. He's just reaching the sky area as Cobra is going to head to his 4th world out of the 8 of the randomizer. There's one of our cloud usage there.
That's an odd cloud use.
Ooh, he didn't have to do that.
No, I'm just a little surprised. So now we've got a 50-50 chance here from MaCobra. He's going to skip the fort in 1-1 and hope the fort in 1-6 is going to take him to where he needs to be. No guarantee of that, but we shall see. We've already seen 1 fort, so we know that can't be in play. So 3-2 for MaCobra, no problems there.
That's quite interesting, though. But we'll see what happens here. And 2 levels left for Diesel to get out of this world. And again, that 50-50 chance here.
Cobra is in the Navy. There will be no singing. At least not by me.
I don't sing. I can't do it. But, unfortunately, we don't have any items that can build bridges yet, so who knows?
That has generally been shot down. I don't think we're getting it.
You know, especially when the developer of this game is a Zelda 1 runner as well, where there is a bridge item. I'm just whatever raft.
Yeah.
You know.
So Navy did not create a bridge. It broke a lock. That seems kind of counterintuitive, doesn't it? But so MaCobra is in 4F1. He takes a death there, trying to slip past the thwomp, so he'll have to do it again. Diesel's just about done with World 5 here.
And just using those Starmen again, just get through it. And again, especially staying on the upper path of this level, a little dangerous, especially with the hot foots or hot feets.
Yeah.
The hot footses.
Yeah. But it is generally faster if you have a star. Those vanilla strats come in handy there, and MaCobra has no problem with Boom. He could have gotten a star off of that item box, and that would have made it even faster.
Yeah.
It's one of the few forts where you can actually get a star kill on Boom Boom.
It's always nice to see those.
Yeah.
So we got that bridge built, and again, Smartly just going to use a star and make quick work of this Boomerang brother. And hey, getting a Fireflower on top of it, so.
Yeah. Just going to wait it out and get it just as the screen fades out, save a little time. So about a 2 minute 41 second gap between our runners. MaCobra using P-speed strats here on World 4 airship.
One of the best things about the randomizer that you can just have a whole nother strat for these auto-scrolling airships, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Nobody started using that, I think, until the 2019 tournament. I believe it was the Hacksaw who actually demonstrated that, and everyone just started following along, more or less.
Yeah. Because that one-hit kill on that Koopa kid there is no big deal there. So halfway through the game right now for MaCobra.
We're at about a 2017 wand grab, so we're looking at probably around a 40-minute seed at this point, unless Worlds 2, 3, and 4 are really dealing out some love here.
We're going to get 4 next. We're going to keep the sequence going. Oh, ruined it.
So we got 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, and of course we're starting here with one of our World 8 stages here, our fort there, and
best fort in the game.
Best fort, eh?
I don't know. Some people have that opinion. Others think it's trash. We'll let the viewer decide that one. But MaCobra's going to try to go for a 1 cycle here. He's got a good setup. He might have a shot at it. No, yeah. Just short.
Yeah, that timer goes even when you're taking damage. So if you get hit, it's even more challenging in the first place.
Yeah, you can get away with 1 damage boost. Outside of that, MaCobra trying to go for a swag strat, didn't get it.
That's what you get, trying to cheat.
Clipping through the door there. So MaCobra's just going to carry on and take care of Boom Boom with Fire Mario.
Yeah, definitely the more optimal kill versus having no Firefly.
Excuse me.
Or hammers at that.
Diesel might have a shot at a fire kill on Boom Boom, and he gets it. So, 7-2, and there's our friend Boss Bass.
Yep. Right world, wrong position, but it's always nice to see that. And he's going to have to build some stuff here. Didn't have any flight ability, so he's going to have to do that. Maybe he'll be bold and go for this little no block click. It would shock me, honestly.
Yeah, I think he was just setting himself. Almost got gulped. Almost got gulped there, but pulls through. So he's got enough of a running jump. Should be fine for him.
Yeah. Just Boss Bass just sitting there chilling. There's not going to be any threat, honestly. You're never going to really go low enough to really get bodied anyway.
Right.
Maybe there, but
yeah.
Unless you forget how to press down, we're okay.
That's the up button, right? The one at the top there.
Let's see.
Diesel. So Diesel just about done here with World 4. He's about 2 stages-ish behind. He's going for trying to go for a fire kill. Turned out not to be necessary.
No, this is the best level in the randomizer right here.
Good old 7-8, Piranha Alley.
Yeah, the beginning of that level is just atrocious, especially without a power-up. And again, if you ever notice, our Piranhas and Fireflies they're all random, so you don't know which ones you're going to get, especially if a lot of the shooting ones. That's probably the worst-case scenario.
Yeah, MaCobra's going to take the pipe just to get around some more obstacles here. Did not get the item. It is a random item. In vanilla, of course, it's a hammer suit, but we're a long way off from needing that for crunch time. More hammers. The seed is giving. It's a very giving seed today.
Of course, speaking of hammers, I got that hammer to make a little shortcut here in that World 2 map there.
Maybe. We'll see. MaCobra might just want to take a look at what is up ahead, because we still have another fort, depending on where it is.
Yeah, that fort is a little burnt there. Oh, look at that. That's a really valuable hammer. He can go straight to the fortress.
Yeah, that's a good one. He skips a fort and goes to World 7 airship. So SDiezal, that's right. SDiezal kind of takes an atypical route to the end here. He doesn't really go for the P speed.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to have to go back around since he lost his Super Mario status.
Okay. I thought he might just go after Boom Boom as Small Mario and just do a sprint to him, but nope.
Nah. Would have been quick enough to wait for this platform to start back up.
So we got a thick Morton here. But he's only 3 hitters, so he is done. And 24-41 for MaCobra. So we got Worlds 3 and 4 still in play here.
And don't forget, this is a best out of 3 matches. So even though SDiezal is kind of trailing, you never know what's going to happen first. So we still got 3 worlds left.
World 8 still is on the horizon. The great equalizer.
Oh, boy, World 8. I'm telling you what, if you never played a randomizer, play World 8.
Yeah.
Get back with us.
Yeah. Now. The seed giveth and the seed taketh away. There's a hammer suit for MaCobra, so he is.
Oh boy.
We've got 4 levels here. He might go for a double hammer play with the boulders if he's got 2 hammers.
Yeah, that's a very tempting route to skip a lot of levels there.
Yeah, that ended up being a crucial decider in our match last night in Game 3. Using the double hammers allowed me to skip like 3 more levels and make a quick exit out of World 3. So let's see if MaCobra is going to do that, because there's 2 pipes there.
Yeah.
He's got 2 hammers. He is going for it. He's going for double hammer.
Can't blame him there, not one bit, especially if this upcoming pipe takes him to victory.
And if not, if nothing else, it saves him from playing 3 levels, which that by itself is a win. So let's see what we got here. Ooh. SDiezal getting caught by the fire chomp.
And,
okay, so we got 2, and it's a 1 fort World 3, so.
And quick pipe trips. Oh, it's locked. Oh, man.
That's unfortunate. Good news, the fort is right there.
Yeah.
He's not going to have to play anything else.
Can't go wrong with that. Oh.
SDiezal.
Dying in everybody's favorite level there.
Yeah. This level has single-handedly ruined some players.
That's interesting because, SDiezal used a hammer. No, he used a cloud earlier. I don't think he's any hammers yet.
Right, yeah. MaCobra's held on to his. I'm not sure how much utility he's going to get out of it in World 4. Kind of depends on the map, I guess.
A little clip there from MaCobra on the side of the block there.
Still not going for the pipe. He's going to play this through.
Oof.
Deals with all the lag.
Lag just gives you more time to react, that's all.
Yeah.
Bobbing and weaving around this fire chomp here. Stay on the screen long enough, he's going to explode on him.
Okay, so MaCobra is done. He's on his way to the airship. Since there was only 1 fort, so it's World 2. This can be tricky with Wendy because she starts on an elevated plane compared to everyone else. So you got to be a little careful here.
I think most of the Koopas have been kind of weak as far as HP, but let's go for the 5-1, eh?
The game was listening to you.
Reverse jinx there.
27-44 for MaCobra, so a quick World 3 there with World 4 still in play. World 4 can be really quick or it could take forever. It's going to depend on the pipe placement.
Yeah. He's just kind of moseying his way, trying to get that power up, most likely.
Yeah, he really needs a running start to get it.
Yeah.
The king is bemoaning he's been turned into a human to Mario on MaCobra's screen.
Disturbing. Humans in a Mario game. Ooh. So here we go.
Got 2 forts in the on the west side of the island, but where's the pipe? Okay. So it's a couple of levels he's gonna have to go through. 610 leading off with a boss bass.
Not the best spot here on these required ice blocks to get rid of, and then of course the boss bass is gonna spawn back up momentarily.
Yeah, it's like MaCobra realized with the Paragoomba kind of slowing him down a little bit. He had to sort of take a detour and wait it out. So about 28:35 for Diesel there. He's about 4 minutes back on MaCobra here in game 1 of this best of 3 losers final.
You haven't noticed boss bass, actually vertically moves upwards and downwards as it respawns, so it can grab you in the air sometimes. So.
So okay, so
there's the pipe.
MaCobra is going to use the pipe to sail through, skip 4-5, and we get super tanks.
Which one's the right one? Another 50-50 gamble here. Of course, for those who know, he kind of went right over the hammer umbrella. For those who know, he didn't cheat or hack anything. If you actually have a hammer umbrella on screen transition, just hold your D-pad in the direction you're trying to move, and you'll just go right over it.
Yeah, it's a 1-frame window, I believe, to make that work.
Now, let's see here. Oh, well. Nice little block there at the end, literally.
50-50 chance. Unfortunately, not the correct fort, so he's going to have to play 5F2.
Got to go fast here? You can go fast here. These potaboos, I tell you.
P-speed threats are doable. You just got to be a little careful here with as you say, the potaboos kind of just screwing you up when you least expect it. Diesel's actually not using the double hammer trick. He's going to go on to 4-5.
Yeah, the sole appearance of our turnabout bullet bills there. The only way we see that in.
Yeah.
For now.
For now.
Yeah.
Giving him ideas.
Yeah, coming soon you'll see him in the Bowser fight. So
World 6 airship closes it out, and MaCobra will be on his way to Bowser after this. Diesel's found another lost level, a sort of a 7-3-3-4 beta.
You saw MaCobra try to go for one of those airship clips here, just to kind of skip that bottom section with the flames.
Yeah. This is one where if you keep track of your airships and you have an extra P-wing, this is a good one to use your P-wing on, because you can really just fly through this stage. 31:04 for MaCobra in World 7, so he's looking at about a 35-36 minute seat at this point, I'd say. Diesel finding 8-1.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
This is one of my least favorite stages in Rando, just because of those guys and that hot foot always causing problems.
Of course, the good thing is he has these bullet bills, so as long as he keeps them on screen, he'll despawn these piranhas off.
Yeah.
And these other ones from shooting, actually. So he
a shame he couldn't get that nipper to go away, but nonetheless, he is on his way. And the hand has caught him. It's 6-6, no less. Because why else? Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, this beginning of World 8 is, you have to get through the screen. There's no pipes on the screen, so he definitely is going to have to just take a quick death and just try to get past it again and worry about the second one.
Brute force it and got him again.
He's got the lives, It's generally, with him being small, it's going to take a little bit anyway because he gets to double power up anyway to fly out this level.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him one bit.
So this reminds me of the 2019 tournament. One of our tournament runners, Amorietta, got caught by one of the hands in World 8 7 times in a row. And oh, by the way, that level was 7-5 with a boss bass, as I recall.
That is unfortunate right there. And 4 times in a row. This man,
MaCobra's going for the record here. Is he going to get more than 7?
Maybe this is a sign. You know what? Okay, by now, maybe he could have kind of been through the level and not to worry about it anymore. Can we go 5 for 5?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I'm just going to look over here at him. I'm just going to – he doesn't seem to be disturbed by not one bit and taking that 5th death. And, hey, everybody in the audience, let's start counting out loud. Let's go for 6.
6. MaCobra's got a good poker face going on here, but
while he's doing this, Diesel has just snuck into World 7 here. So, when did you decide let's go ahead and play the level?
7. Oh, man. That's 7 lost coin flips in a row for MaCobra.
Is it time to just play it now?
I think after this, I think he might.
He refuses to go because this level is pretty awful in the water section, especially at really bad. He's going to try to manipulate RNG and
8 in a row. Wow.
It's generally almost like a 50-50 odds of just being on the right frame to skip it. And this is some impressive luck here, I must say, to nail that. What, 8 times now?
8 times in a row. MaCobra has finally had enough. He doesn't have a lot of items, and he got caught by a blooper.
Yeah.
Now, he tried to play it legit and still got caught. He's got a leaf. I saw.
Oh my goodness, great! 9 times, you all. And this guy runs vanilla categories, including categories that involve the hand RNG, and maybe he's getting all this bad luck here. So when he does his vanilla runs, he doesn't have any hand grabs anymore because he's getting his handful of them right now.
Diesel
kind of evaluating what to do here, and he sees the pipe there.
MaCobra is waiting this out. He's going to let the star kind of come to him.
Yeah.
And he's got to be careful with that blooper. Okay, he's going to try to barrel through the pipes here, the 4 pipe set.
Piranhas and the lagging Goomba bloopers and their babies. And
he's mostly out of the. Okay.
We didn't want to do it that way, but it's all good.
Okay, MaCobra is finally out of 6-6 after 9 failed attempts to get past the hand.
He's going to be a little careful, man, because he only has, 1 life left, and worst case scenario, he gets put back behind that level.
He's going to hope that second hand isn't actually the route out of here.
Yeah, and oh boy, he's going to go through and see what happens, and of course,
lots of locks so far.
And that's the thing about World 8. If you haven't seen this, we don't know exactly which stages will either break the locks or build bridges that we haven't even seen yet, if they even exist.
Right.
And that's the part. And usually going to do something.
Yeah.
To get out of here.
If you do see something visual, that's good. Sometimes if you don't see anything visual, that's also good. It's a very situational thing. You kind of have to play the map and make your assessments from there. So you have to be very aware of what you have and haven't seen and what you haven't played. So it's a bit of a mental juggling act. Yeah. So nothing broke there. So MaCobra's going to get another pipe check here.
Yeah, you'll be able to visually see when you clear a stage. Something will poof on that screen. If you don't see it, then it's on some other map, and that screen is ugly right there.
He's out of hammers, so he can't break that lock for 2 more pipe checks. So he's got to go through tanks, and okay, this is regular tanks, which is a regular level. The other tank will be a fort, the one behind it. So
he's gonna go back. Is he gonna go back and try to get past his hand again?
Little does he realize. Oh. Jeez.
Is he even shocked at this point, honestly?
No, at least this is 1-2.
Yeah.
So a little Yankee Doodle dandy for Diesel. About 36-10, I want to say. So little does MaCobra realize Diesel is very close now.
Literally 1 stage behind him.
1 stage, yeah.
Assuming his route that he takes, and of course, Diesel gets it no problem.
No problem. And MaCobra takes. Diesel has an extra hammer. He can do a check here if he wants. He's going to play 5F1 though.
How did this end up this close all of a sudden? This is ridiculous.
I tell you, and we'll see where this pipe leads. MaCobra's really hoping for some good luck here.
Yeah, man.
And doesn't. No. He gets another fort out of this, but that's not exactly where he wanted to wind up.
Yeah, this is a little timely fort here, and of course Diesel.
MaCobra trying to go for a swag strat and takes a unfortunate death there. So he's like, "No, I'm not doing this."
Those speedrunners trying to do all this stuff.
Okay, so. So Diesel will get that check now. He could break the hammer in the corner there. He's going to get 2 pipe checks as a result of this.
Mm-hmm. And he has that 1 hammer, and that's going to. This may just swing this.
It might.
If we can see that Bowser screen and.
Okay, that.
Ooh, okay. So maybe go back and check out and see. Ooh.
MaCobra surviving a little terminal velocity there. All right, so Diesel checking the other pipe. Is this it? It is.
Oh, look at that.
It's a free pass. He's got it. He's got it.
The hammer again, man.
Diesel.
Between.
He loses his hammer suit, but he's still in pretty good shape here. He's got, even if he doesn't get a quick hammer kill, he's got a pretty sizable lead here on MaCobra. It's gonna be close. He's always using his hammer.
He's gonna use his cloud there to get over there. He's gonna make that same check that Diesel made, and of course
Diesel's kind of having a little. Okay, he gets the skip.
The free.
This is going to be really close. MaCobra has a hammer suit.
Yeah.
Is Diesel got enough of a gap? It also kind of depends on what we get here in the final corridor.
Yeah. This almost might have been a thing where if he realized oh no, Fred. Oh, look at this. And by the way, this is new, this randomized fireball, so it's going to be a long fight.
This is going to be close. Diesel is at Bowser. MaCobra has a hammer suit.
Yeah. If MaCobra loses his loses his hammer, and Diesel doesn't die, he'll be fine. But right now,
4 jumps to go.
I'm having flashbacks of a previous randomizer tournament all of a sudden here. I really am.
2018.
So Bowser needs to jump 3 more times here to.
Oh boy, 3. Actually, 2 more times.
2 more times from now to.
MaCobra's going for bottom route. I think this is it. Diesel's got this.
Yeah, Diesel should be good. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Just don't do it bad now. And he has got it. And Diesel.
Wow, what?
Diesel is going to take game 1.
Comes from behind. 9 straight hand grabs on 6-6.
What in the world just happened here?
I have no idea, but boy, oh boy, what a finish in game 1.
39-58. I'm just dumbfounded here.
Wow.
It's like he lost a run to hands. Unbelievably. Okay, well, where's my calculator here? Because I need to get the math on this one here.
What an upset.
To get, you know what? Fantastic job there, man.
That is incredible.
Wow. Wow is all I can say.
Absolutely. Wow. That is a great finish.
That was a 1 over 512 chance of him getting hit 9 times. We're talking about many, many decimals, and that just decided the race.
Yes, it did.
That decided the race. Unbelievable. Jesus, man. This man may not run Mario 3 anymore at this rate. But yeah, again, best out of 3 here. Diesel taking that win. Of course, the winner of this match will face this guy right here, but to my right. And now, what would you have done in that situation? Would you have just played it? How many times would you have gotten handed?
I think about 3 or 4. I probably would have just said, "Okay, I'm not doing this anymore."
But yeah, man, the winner of that will face Pro, and of course, the loser of that finals will win this lovely second place trophy with the Flying Mario, and of course the winner will get this lovely supersized version of it, the first place in the first ever SpeedGaming Live Mario 3 tournament, randomized tournament.
So now that we've established insane odds in game 1, what could possibly happen in game 2?
I don't know, man, but that was something else right there. Especially to see the route divergence, Diesel playing extra stages that MaCobra didn't play, with that double hammer in the World 3 map, and still managing to take the W. It's unbelievable, man.
I know, that's quite a start to our finals today. So game 2 will be starting in a few moments, but yeah,
And by the way, you all, if you haven't played this randomizer, you need to go find your way to the Mario Brothers 3 randomizer Discord. Get in. These guys are racing. They don't think I'm watching them, but I'm sitting there watching them every week. They're just racing all the time. Spontaneous, like 1 a.m. races and all this stuff. And it's some good stuff that they're doing every week. And it's free to try. And you can enjoy it all day long. And do stuff like you just saw. Can't go wrong with that.
So, I know we've had a couple of big tournaments. We do have another one in the planning stages right now for 2020. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, especially with these new options here, and who knows what might sneak in before the next tournament starts.
We're talking about pipe sanity, where pipes will take you to different worlds.
Yeah, that's one thing I would love to have there.
And we're trying to Zeldify this randomizer as much as possible.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. See, this is why you have the developer Zelda 1 randomizer working on Mario 3 RAM. He's trying to turn this into Zelda.
We were actually talking about, at one point, doing a crossover between Mario 3 and Zelda 1.
I mean, it doesn't shock me these days. We got Link to the Past and Zelda, so just put some Mario love into it instead.
Yeah, why not?
I don't. Oh, we're talking about Zelda 1. We're talking about Zelda 2. You know, just Zelda 1 here.
Yeah.
So like we go into a pipe and we end up in like, level 9 dungeon. All of a sudden.
Yeah. Runner's coming, getting some a drink of water there. Doesn't look like either of them Irished it up any on this Sunday. I wouldn't blame them though.
I think Cobra is more than water.
Well, after that game one, it's like yeah, I think they need a little bit of a breather there. But wow, man.
I tell you, man, that's. I'm glad I'm sitting here and not over there where they are, because again, that is just a randomizer. Sometimes you just have these seeds that just like, oh man, it just is free. But sometimes you just have these awful beginning levels, minimal power-ups and items, and it becomes a near Kaizo almost trying to get through these stages.
Everyone in this tournament has had, I think, one of those games where it's like the forces are just aligned against you. There's like, no matter what you do, it's the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Like, I had one of those yesterday. It's like, no matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried, like, no, by World 6, I think I can't win this. Like, it would take like what happened here in game 1 to get me back into this, and that never ended up happening. It's like, okay, so I think for MaCobra here, he's gonna, and MaCobra and Diesel, it's like, okay, next game up, just like gotta hit it.
Yeah, MaCobra's gotta put that mess behind him and say, okay, that was then, and move forward and realize that he needs this one to keep himself in to, of course, force the game 3, which is pretty uncommon, or should I say, not uncommon in this tournament so far.
The games that have been the matches that have been sweeps are the outliers here. It's been 3-3-3-3 pretty much the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and actually it was interesting, MaCobra and Diesel earlier in round 2, that was actually one of the few sweeps we've had. Otherwise, it's been a lot of 2-1s.
Yeah, and that's what the randomizer does for you right there. Even and this is kind of an example. Diesel runner and Cobra vanilla runner, very top level runner at that.
Yeah.
And even with that skill behind you, sometimes the randomizer doesn't really care who you are.
Yeah, and MaCobra, as it should be mentioned, was the 2019 champion of our big tournament in March, defeating Classic Gamer 88 in a high wire 3-game match. That one swung on Bowser's Castle too. It was Classic almost had it, and MaCobra rallied it late in game 2, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah, in fact, you remember the first one, Mitch versus Duckfist, and Mitch was trying to be all swag with the frogs who got hit, and here comes Duckfist with fire, randomized power up.
Yep.
Gave him a fire flower and got the fire killed and defeated him, and it was just.
Yeah, that was game 2 as well. And in game 3, Duckfist just ran the tables, and that was a great, an exciting and improbable finish.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. And will be interesting to see what 2020 can bring us as far as craziness is concerned. So predictions for First World in game 2.
No.
What are we going to see?
I'm going for World 7 again.
World 7? I'm going to say World 4.
Yeah. I just like them to start off with just pure madness and just pick a pipe.
We got Fred signaling 2 there.
He might have inside information, though. I mean,
he might.
I know. He's already checked out. Oh, I can't wait for him to get to this stage. They're going to get bodied there,
World 5. We got a World 5 in the back there. All right. So.
Yeah, we're going to place those bets and then go to the nearby casino and take our winnings and Make a little something. I'll take MaCobra for a nice little drink here. You know, alcohol's free in West Virginia, so we're just like 10 miles away. So
yeah, it's like
give him a swig.
Yeah. Hell yeah, take MaCobra to the casino because he's already extinguished all his bad luck. Let's get him. Put him on the roulette table. Let's see what happens.
You know, hey, the odds only 1 in 36 there versus this 1 in 512. So
right.
Oh man, but yeah, we're gonna get started in just a few moments here in game 2. Diesel wins this. He's going to the championship and fight. Well, not fight, but he's gonna go against Pro over here, and of course, MaCobra is trying to tie it up and
force a game 3.
Yeah. But by the way, I hope you all enjoyed it. I must tell you all, if you have a chance, because this is the first time this SpeedGaming Live has ever happened. First in-person tournament of its kind here, and this is just one of the many tournaments that are happening. You know, on site we've got this and Zelda 1 and Mario World and Mario Maker and Link to the Past. It's just so many things going on. So if you get a chance to see this advertised for the second time, yo, be a part of it, yo. Come on the on-site experience and join the tournament yourself, or just be a spectator. Like our people in the audience who are going to totally scream right now, right? There are actually people here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So looks like our runners are getting ready here. You're good. Hash matches. Our runners are ready to go for game 2 of this best-of-3 match. Diesel flying high after a stunning come-from-behind win in game 1. What will happen in game 2?
Hopefully the flip side, honestly.
Yeah, it's like lots of boss bass and cheap cheaps.
Yeah, we need more. They kind of turned up towards the end of the run there, but
yeah,
they were kind of MIA at the beginning, though.
Yeah, boss bass and cheap cheeps. The people demand it.
Yeah, got to demand it. Since we can't have crowd control in the game yet. Oh man, how do I have a crowd control tournament? Oh, that wouldn't work well, will it? Nah,
no.
Oh boy.
And they are off, and we have World 2. Fred is inside information.
I told you, man.
And we lead off with Navy.
So, peace, strats are always wanting to see in this though. Just go fast and don't get bopped by a cannon in the face, and life is good.
Over a little quicker out into Boom Boom than Diesel, but we are off. A pretty straightforward level and fight for our runners. So the pipes aren't really giving on this one, so this is going to pretty much be a full world 2 for them, unless that hammer bro down there from MaCobra gives out something. Ooh, 2-3 early. Man. That's one level you don't like to see early.
Yeah, no power-ups and the randomized enemies makes it very, very scary. Forget about any kind of speed strats in this level.
Yeah, really.
Oh, boy, fire everywhere.
As if to drive the point home, MaCobra kind of had to retreat there. Nice job by Diesel getting through first.
Mm-hmm.
I know generally, like, MaCobra's actually looks like he's going to go for the vanilla strats.
Oh, boy, that was a little scary. You know, you have a few iframes when you first kick a shell, and I think you kind of pushed all of them.
Pretty much. 2-3, so... Yeah, 2-3 is definitely one of those early stages that can really give you headaches. 2-4 is another I've found.
Oh, boy, the Hammer Brother went up for a Diesel here, so...
Diesel trying to... Forgot.
Imagine getting a hammer. Oh, boy. Paragon stage there. Again, a little bit different on that stage because, you know, you're used to the auto-scroller but to kind of gouge you, but when you're playing, you have to kind of be more aggressive with your jumps here. It's very easy to slip off.
You got to kind of wait about a half a second to get the Parabeetles to appear, and then you can actually go. So, an unfortunate death for Diesel here. Oh! And then I'll take the curse on that one.
We cannot stand on coins yet in this game.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're working on it. Coin gravity.
Oh boy.
So 5-6 giving Diesel some trouble early. MaCobra finding 7-8. Another level you do not want to see early. We're getting all the good stuff, I tell you.
This is what happens when Fred does the seed, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So interesting enough on this little section of Diesel, there's a P switch there to kind of invert the coins and whatnot, but who needs that? MaCobra probably going to try to grab his power whip most likely because we've been rocking this little status for a while now.
That's just it's just a mushroom, unfortunately, but take what you can get.
Yeah. So one hitter saved you a little extra movement there, and of course, it's a matter of choosing a route here, and Diesel also going through everybody's favorite stage. Because he's got the free hit there, so I'll just iframe. And of course, iframe just a little bit shorter when you're going from Super to Small Mario, half as long. And he'll probably, well, he has no time. Okay, I see you.
He doesn't go for the pipe.
You know, you just never know what's in there, man. But it's just, especially when you're little and
yeah,
the randomness of the enemies in this level. But nevertheless, he's through it, gets the one up.
MaCobra in 2-1 with a boss bass. He's largely harmless at this point. He can cause some problems for you early, but there's Paragoomba trying to screw up MaCobra. Doesn't work. Diesel also taking 2-1.
So again, just one more stage to go for MaCobra before we get to our first fortress of the game.
3-3. No boss bass in this one.
Yeah, this is one you can play literally as vanilla speed because it's really nothing in the air to bother you.
Yeah, unless you get a bad enemy set early, you can sail through this stage at full speed. Diesel is ignoring all the Hammer Bros right now. He's like, that is kind of, I think, his general approach. He doesn't really go for items. He'd rather just get whatever he can off the princess. Unless he's really in need of something, he'll generally play it as it is.
Yeah. So far, he's only missed out on what, the music box there?
There's a star.
A star.
Yeah, he just got a star from the World 3 airship. So no problems for MaCobra with Morton. So we got a 432.
Yep.
It's just a little slower than it was in World 1.
And just one stage behind is Diesel here, so.
It was World 5, that's right.
I'm appreciating the excessive number of Starmen in this seed, personally. There's nothing like in a randomizer or randomized enemies to be completely safe from them. Unless you fall in a bomber's pit, which you've seen already a few times in this stage already. Or this world.
Diesel having a little trouble setting up his jumps.
Oh, he gets Mario 3 pixeled. Welcome to Mario 3, ladies and gentlemen. That's just something that just happens. The upward motion goes into your hitbox, and the game says, you die.
Yeah. So we have our first hand stage of today, and it's a frog suit. So whatever, if the other two hand stages appear, it'll be a frog suit.
It may be a while before we get to it. He's gonna get the item here.
Oh
no!
He missed his jump and takes another unfortunate death there. MaCobra picking up a cloud.
Interesting.
From the Hammer Bro. He's gonna do a
lot of movement here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was about 5-6 seconds. So we got 3 pipes invisibility. Let's see what this one takes us. And ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we have
all the locks.
We have a lot of locks and we have a lot of forts.
That's not pretty.
So Diesel on his 3rd try finally takes care of business with Morton.
Yeah. About 100 seconds behind there.
Yeah, just over 90 seconds. So yeah, so not a great situation for MaCobra, for Diesel, excuse me. But we have a lot of game left to be played. Nice double kill on the Hammer Bros by MaCobra, and gets a hammer for his trouble.
Valuable hammers here, of course, especially with 3 locks in your face here.
Yeah, he's got hammers, and there's 7-1. Let's see how many tries it takes to get the clip.
Hopefully not 10. I'm sorry, was that too soon? No.
4.
I feel bad now.
5.
I'm sorry.
6. It was actually 9, but 7, 8. He's doing what I do. I'm always early on these. 9, 10. Oh, yeah, first try. Who are we kidding? It was first try.
Literally one. I had a really long blink there. So.
Yeah. That's quite a staring. That's quite a setup you got for the staring contest.
Yeah, so he's got that one hammer. He's going to use it there because we already know what's going on here.
Yeah, he knows there can't be anything else, so it's essentially a freebie.
Yeah, just got to play out these stages here. We'll probably have one more after this.
Yeah.
Have to worry about the little island. item.
Diesel is going to play this fort in his 4-1, 4F1.
Oh boy, the hot foot just walked right into his face, and he's down to no more lives here. So he's got to be a little careful here, otherwise we're going to have to rewind this.
Yeah, luckily all he'd have to do is is the hand stage again, so it's not a terrible loss.
Yeah.
I mean, but not, again, certainly not ideal. MaCobra's in the pyramid from World 2.
Yeah, I bet you grabs that item this time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was scared down there because there was a hot foot down there as well, and
MaCobra's through, so it should be pretty straightforward from here for MaCobra. Yeah, there's another fort.
And freebie there. So again, for those who haven't seen this, since in this particular level, again, whenever you see a fort, there's going to be something created, build a bridge or a lock. And since we saw all 3 locks for all 3 forts, we knew there could be nothing else that would prohibit them to actually reach the fortress. So he knew once he got there, he was free.
Second try, first try for SDiezal there.
Him being impressive.
He was actually walking Fred through his, I think, tutorial on how he does it before game 1. So 3-hit Lemmy for MaCobra and gets it at 854. SDiezal actually did not play.
Oh boy, he was going full speed through Boss Bass.
Actually, and I just realized that the lock that MaCobra broke with the hammer, that's actually the fort that was needed, that broke with one SDiezal played. So SDiezal gets to keep his hammer.
Now that could swing it here.
Good. So we have a When Harry Met Sally from the King there. And a little Rick rolling from the Princess. So we got all sorts of stuff. And
he's going with the fort there. Interesting.
It's 2 fort, the desert fort. So not
boy.
double fire.
Yeah,
oh,
that's so common there, man. You just bonk up there. So hopefully, maybe it's just going up north, beat this hand brother, and beat that fort, and we can go straight to the next castle.
We can only hope.
Yeah. But when you see fire, it's nice to have this because, for those who don't know, the terrain of the Hammer Brothers is also randomized. And, of course, that worst-case scenario is having that water stage when you're small because you're stuck in swimming state and you barely can jump at all. So.
Yeah, and with double fire bros, it's basically an instant kill.
Yeah, and that's ain't talking about the stun lock Hammer Bros who just never move off your spot.
Right.
Ugh.
So SDiezal is on his way to the airship. MaCobra is in 6F1.
And hopefully we can maybe just have to worry about this one again. Maybe a nice little short level again.
Yeah, SDiezal could go for a fire kill on Lemmy, and this is actually one of the easiest ones to do it on. I'll just shut up now.
They might get it back here.
Nobody gets a star, so that should be pretty. No, it could not be that easy. So he's gonna have to go through 2 Hammer Bros potentially and a stage to get to that second. Actually, there could even be 3 forts though. It's possible. We don't know. We don't know what's on the other side. 11 flat for SDiezal, so he's a little over 2 minutes behind. So there could be 3 forts here. We don't know. We won't.
So that far right of that map is not visible yet.
Yeah. So 7-2, this time without Boss Bass, so this will be a little easier for MaCobra.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu here with the sun here again.
Well,
saw this.
Got to be a little careful when you're going down the pipe because where he ends up is fairly random. So he could be coming down as you're coming down the pipe, and you could accidentally get hit by mistake.
Yeah.
So, see. Almost happened.
I know, hush, man. You keep bringing stuff to existence here. And, of course, SDiezal also, he gets the speed there. This time doesn't clear it, so he's good. And that's always scary when you see it. It's like, oh, God, I can't do nothing else but go for it.
All right, so we're in 6F2.
Again, having a nice little start, making it pretty trivial here.
Gets through the first half.
No, he's been sweating that one. Can't blame him. So this will be a nice little quick kill on Boom Boom with fire.
Yeah, a little tricky with the platforming, but if you get him forward and you just kind of like that, that's pretty easy.
It's almost like he speedruns this game or something.
Almost, yeah.
So, of course, he needs to do that one to build the bridge, and now he can backtrack and head straight. Well, pick up an item first. Can't blame him. He's got fire. It's going to take him just a few seconds to hopefully get something that's very, very valuable.
Well, P-Wing could be valuable.
Yep.
7F1, 6.5, or 7.6, and he doesn't want to, you know, jump through some hoops there. Why not?
Or even the airships here.
Or, you know, World 6 and 7 airships, you can get some pretty good utility out of the P-Wing for sure.
And over he goes. No need to deal with all that cannonball alley there.
Yep, World 1, Iggy and his wonderful jump box. What's going no problems. Professional at work here. 13-14 for MaCobra through 3 worlds. All right, so we've had worlds 2, 6, and 4. We've got the evens out of the way. Which odd-numbered Ford is next?
Lucky 7.
Go 7?
Lucky
I will
7.
say 3.
It is.
Got a 5 from Fred. Anyone else?
Place your wagers. Bets are open. All right, bets are closed. All right, there you go. So here we go. These are just a couple stages behind as MaCobra is going to head to 7.
1.
Yeah, it looks like a. Okay, never mind.
We got 2 forts here, and this is another weird setup. This could be interesting. This could force them to play some extra, because there's a bridge there, so this could be forced draw.
This is how you make World 1 more frustrating. This so small as it is, but let's just throw 2 forts, a lock and a bridge. And
Used to be our worst nightmare was having the fort in 1-3's location, because you had to play 2 levels no matter what you did just to get there. Now,
less RNG.
yeah, we know.
Oh,
we
look.
know. We know.
So we got that and 2 more stages and the fort. So
6-4. The opening makes this one of my least favorite because it's always lag city.
yeah, blame Miyamoto for that one, not Fred, not this time.
Now I'm gonna blame Fred.
No, why not? So pretty easy there, and gotta love when Mario runs. You don't see his feet move. Nice ice physics.
6-4 down for MaCobra. What Ford awaits here? It is 4F2.
So pretty simple here. He's already got fire, so life is good here. Just watch out for this jump here.
Yeah, that hot. If you get a hot foot or a drunk hot foot or a boo there, that can make the jumping a little treacherous.
Yeah.
So you get drunk hot feet. Clips MaCobra, so he's not going to get a fire kill on Boom Boom.
Of course, Diesel is falling his way right now into that same 4th world, that World 1 map.
15-11 wand grab, so he's about a little under 2 minutes behind right now. And yeah, he's getting confirmation he's not in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore.
So Cobra just heading through our World 2 stage here. Again, not much of a threat. A couple of enemies here, since they're randomized. Can't bounce off them like in vanilla all the time.
And a vanilla sun in quicksand.
What even? Man.
So, ooh,
There goes fire.
Diesel's gonna skip the item box.
Yeah.
Tried to go for P-Speed, and he's not gonna get it.
Cobra smartly using that star to get a star back. Reimbursement there.
Yeah.
So one more stage for MaCobra before we can head to his 4th fortress of the game here. These are going to have to go around and get that bridge built as well.
So, interested to see. He's probably going to go for 1-3 as well, just because of fewer movements on the map. But would like to see what 1-1 was dealing. But
there's that beginning you were talking about, that lag central.
Yeah, it's not a lot of fun because it's almost always a fire chomp and a fire snake there.
Yeah, and around we go.
Well, he got it.
Better than getting thrown into the pit at the very end there.
Yeah, so he's using MaCobra is using a P-Wing here for World 2.
Go with this huge wall and pretty short. Of course, he has a P-Wing, so that gives him a chance to save more time by grabbing the wand at the top of the screen here, potentially.
Yeah, we'll see how nice Larry is. It's just 2 hitters, so he's going for it and gets it. Looks like he got it.
Either save time or maximum time loss. One of the two.
So yeah, it's about a 5-second swing then. And got it. Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, you grab the wand off screen. You save about 2.5 seconds so that it just skips ahead. And he is serious, and don't call him Shirley.
Don't call him Shirley. So Diesel's got that bridge built. He's going to take care of his last 2 stages prior to the fortress and a star there in World 3. And, of course, let's say no double hammer this time. We're going to have to do at least a little work.
Couple of stage, one stage and a fort, and there's a pipe right after. So that's a good setup for that.
Oh, boy. Off on the timing there. We got double suns going on. Don't see that too often. So MaCobra's just going to head through this again. Just get through it. No threat. Watch out for the sun's last attack, and we are done. So little pipe checks here for MaCobra now. Just to see, maybe we can get a glance at the far right. Again, worst case scenario, maybe not much.
And I just saw there's 310 there on the map, which means this is one fort for World 3. So all the more reason to just play this and set yourself up. Now it's just gonna be a question of pipe checks.
Yeah.
How long is it gonna take?
And just to remind you all, we said it earlier before the first match that in the newest version of Randomizer, we actually can randomize now the number of forts per world. That's not normal. So normally in this level, you'd have 2. And so if you see that extra number, because normally this only goes up to World 3-9, but you see that 10, that's your indication that, hey, they dropped one there. So there's a little visual indicator there for you.
So a couple of free pipe checks for MaCobra. The first one didn't give him anything. The second one doesn't, but he knows where it is. Now it's just, I actually would have probably just played the level there and just
gone back.
Yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. But so he's gonna play 3-6. Auto scroller turned off.
Yeah, so just watch the jumps here, and life will be good. They got a lot of fire jumps here.
Yeah, 3-6 can be a little treacherous with the enemy, depending on the enemy set. But no problems for MaCobra. He's through. Diesel underway here, and we got more double sun.
I know. I like this. Now I just need double bounce fast, and we're good.
So nicely done by MaCobra. He's going to get his pipe check. It's going to take him straight to Wendy. So Wendy was pretty docile in game 1, and it's a vanilla World 3 airship.
Bump that. She was soft. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what she was. So
I was trying to be nice.
So we'll see what happens here. Again, a pretty nice World 3 map. I mean, anytime you get to the World 3 map and generally that fast, it's pretty nice. And
going for the fire kill, so and it's a thick Wendy.
That's right. That's how we like it right there.
But 10 fireballs puts an end to that, and MaCobra gets the wand at 20-30, so about 4 minutes ahead of where he was in game 1 as far as pace is concerned. We still have Worlds 5 and 7, and as any Mario 3 randomizer player will tell you, they can be really good or they can be really evil.
Yeah.
Sometimes both.
I hope they're both, personally.
Yeah.
You know.
So Diesel is going to play this level, go for the pipe check. It's 2-4. Not sure I agree with that idea, but okay.
You're not going anywhere there. Okay.
We got World 7, so we got 2 pipe checks and 7-5 there, whatever that ends up being.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just one hammer away, and he's gonna save it.
He's gonna. Yeah. So he's keeping in mind World 5 and 8 could be useful there. So he's gonna play. And 3F1 is no big deal.
No door 3. I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Nope. Boo. But it's all good though.
Door 5 is a thing. If you're small Mario, you can get a star kill on Boom Boom.
So, again, that nice little World 7 map there. Again, just having to, hopefully, this is going to build that, knock that. Oh,
yeah.
The best case scenario there, man.
Man.
So, really short World 7 map there.
That is close to a God World 7 as you can get. Just Piranha 2, and he's on his way.
Uh-oh, watch your jump there. So, again, a free item here, and, of course,
It's a hammer.
He would have gotten it back anyway, but he has 2 hammers right now, and
Could be useful in World 8. If he gets a good map, it could really pay off. Another vanilla airship here, World 7 and World 7. What are the odds?
I believe that's like 1 in 7.
Well, we're getting a good primer on odds today here in the Mario 3 tournament finals.
We're teaching you maths, you all. Oh, nice swag clip. Don't try that at home.
Yeah, like I hope you don't clip in the wrong place. That would have been a soft lock.
Yeah.
A soft Ludwig, a 2240 for him. Ooh. Uh-oh. Diesel got stun locked.
Gotta make sure. Oh, this is not comfy.
Nope, he got caught.
Yeah, that's why we sometimes don't like thick Wendy's, especially those rings. And again, if you can get your bounces really timed well, you can kind of prevent her from shooting those rings. But if you miss it, it doesn't get any easier.
She changed me into a newt. Well, I got better.
I love the developer putting so many phrases in this game.
And do not underestimate the power of the Koopa side, according to Bowser.
Yeah. So let's say World 8, this World 7 map is going to be pretty nice here. We got 2 pipes at the bottom, so one of these is going to be it's going to probably be one of the first ones. And oh boy, here we go.
Diesel having a little trouble here with his timing. Okay, it's 3.
There we go.
It's a 4-hit Wendy, so he's out. He's done 23-38. It's a little over 3 minutes behind, and over almost 2 worlds behind at this point.
Yeah.
So MaCobra's finished off Air Force.
Of course, I'd hate to say because this was kind of what was the last race, and Diesel ended up winning it. So.
Okay, it's Paradox Pipe takes him to. Okay, it's a free pass, so he doesn't have to worry about any locks or anything like that.
So he should be good. He's got a. Well, I was going to mention, I think he had a cloud already, and now he's got, I think, a couple now.
World 8 doesn't really lend itself to much. He's got 3 clouds.
He can just go straight to it and be done with the mess. But just don't die now.
You said it. Okay.
You know. If he dies, you know what. I don't have any tell you. You know what happens. Bad things. A chance for Diesel to repeat the last game, basically.
Essentially, yeah. So World 6 airship. For Diesel, for MaCobra, excuse me, and it's a thick Roy. It's going for, but only a 2-hitter, so MaCobra finishes at 24.50. So he's flown through the last 3 worlds.
Yeah, man, this nice layouts, item usage is on point, and suddenly we're into everybody's favorite world. And of course, I bet he doesn't want to see any hand stages on the first screen. You know?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun if it was the exact same stage? You know?
Well, we haven't seen it yet, so it is possible.
Oh, boy. I'm so devious. I just want to see bad things happen.
Okay, Diesel's finished off Ludwig at 25-23, so yeah.
Oh, he's got nice this time. He's just got 2 pipes on the first screen and one of our tank stages there. And so he's going to probably try the other pipe and see if he can get there.
Yeah, Navy is there up front. I'd play Navy myself just to kind of get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm. That backtrack can be really crazy. So he's got a lot of pipe to shake here, so maybe we can get a glance of the dark screen, even Bowser's screen here.
Maybe there's a lock. He's gonna break 2 locks.
Can't blame him. Use him now. This is the last world.
This could be advantageous. Okay, that doesn't take him anywhere.
Down we go.
So we've 3 forts are in immediate play. The 2 tanks are kind of off to the in opposite directions here in the dark area.
He's kind of running out of pipes here now. He should be finding his way. So he's got 1 stage he's got to find to build that bridge.
And based on the way the locks are set up, it could actually conceivably, I think, be any one of those 4.
Yeah, because it almost was like, ooh.
It's just open enough to where it could be, I think. The one he's in right now, Fort Knox, is probably a good first candidate, but it's going to be a lot of backtracking.
I mean, it may be the first green, you know?
Could be.
That was just sitting there and, you were stuck anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Diesel not quite in the same hammer cloud situation as MaCobra, but he will get a free item out of 1 fort, so there is that.
Yeah, I mean, just so you all know, in this setting, whistles are not in play in here, so we're not going to be skipping the words. They're playing in the warpless 80% style, so nice no look there at the end there, like that freeze frame.
Yeah. So 3-4 now for Diesel. Okay, so that broke a lock that on stage, and MaCobra, I think, is kind of forgetting it's about clouds now. It's not about he knows where he needs to go.
Yeah. You definitely do not want to play this stage by any means. No reason.
So 5-7 was seen. So
I'm gonna go back and check and see if he has built a bridge.
Well,
he still needs to do this.
A lock was broken off.
Yeah, on the screen.
Yeah, so 7F2 is now in play. Piranha Fort.
How thoughtful for them to move this to World 8 just to make it more fun.
Yeah.
Of course, no vanilla starter is going to have to kind of bob and weave here, take his time here. Again, lots of piranhas, unknown style, whether they're going to be just straight eat you up or the fire shooters.
So MaCobra ended up skipping 1 fort, 3 4, and 5 2 to get to the World 6 airship. So not a terrible list of levels. Yeah. All pretty short. MaCobra's going to try and damage boost his way through. Gets it, and
so maintain that size just in case.
So Diesel now at the World 7 airship. Well, World 6, but in World 7, we get the idea. So now it's going to be basically a race to checking pipes. What's it going to be? Is this the correct one?
Yeah. Did something off screen, whether it's on this screen, he's going to go back and see how we built that bridge over troubled lava.
Nope.
Ooh.
And of course, there's a hand in front.
I tell you, gotta love it.
So,
gotta love it. So
next up is he's probably gonna play Air Force next. Yeah. Navy will probably be last. Actually, I think I'd play the super tanks level first.
Could
but
you imagine? And
no, we can't. Never mind.
Yeah, and surprise, surprise, Diesel has now joined him in World 8 again.
Yep.
And
this is probably going to be one of those things where it's going to have to. It's got to be Navy at this point.
Yeah, and Diesel's right there. Will he play it first? He's going to, of course, check the pipes, of course. But that level just sitting there. Wouldn't it be something? I tell you, boy, this is going to be something. Comes down to pipe checks and right choice of level.
Great equalizer indeed. So 3F2. So Air Force /3F2 is done. Diesel only has one hammer. MaCobra had two. So
making that backtrack now to check one more time. Hopefully the final time.
It is.
There it is.
And
so
no hand problems this time. He has a hammer suit. He is all set. So it is his to lose here in game 2. Trying to go for the clip in the wall. Doesn't get it. Diesel has found the pipe. Now he's going to be doing checks, but it honestly would take an awful lot to swing it at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty much there. You know, Diesel's going to have to go get flight anyway, and so unless something just, horrific happens, like getting the easy clip.
There it is. 4 tries later.
And
Cobra is going to go bottom route here.
Okay, I respect that. Again, going down here, it's going to be a little bit different path to Bowser, a little extra little platforms, and a free power-up in case you need something. Especially if you're small, maybe. Who knows? And now Fireball Alley. What was that?
I know.
What was that mess? It's like nothing there. Anyway, just a few hammers and Bowser is a thing of the past. And that will tie it up unless he just doesn't go in the door for some reason. It's going to be 1-1, man. Game 3.
30. Cobra doing his happy hammer dance. And that will do it. 31-40 for MaCobra. Knotting this tournament up at this loser's final up at 1-1.
I tell you, you all wanted some quality gameplay and maximum duration. Hey, these guys are providing it for you as we're going to force that lovely game 3 one more time. Man, oh man. So you saw right in that race, man, just having those extra items there and a lot of hammers and allowing you to just not even play certain levels all at all. So 1-1, as the winner of this is going to the finals. The loser will just go home. No, they won't just go home. They'll take that, what, third place?
No, I think that's this is for
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Second place.
The second place, yes. It's lovely. I wish I could, like, zoom in here. Can I have, like, a camera control over here and zoom in? But it's really nice. Second place trophy, which I should not touch. I want to keep it in mint condition. Of course, our first place trophy right here for our winner of our SMB3 Randomizer SpeedGaming Live 2019 tournament.
So a little smoother for MaCobra in game 2. Was able to use his items effectively and really put together a couple of really good strings there and really shorten some of those levels, those worlds up in ways that SDiezal was not able to just because of what he did and didn't get. So now we're on to game 3, and I don't know, for me personally, at this point, I think all my nerves are gone. It's like, just go. It's like, just hit it and just see what happens. Yeah,
this is where the money is. And I mean, this is money involved for that matter. So it's not just losing. It's like, hey, you might lose out on a meal from Wendy's or something if you can't win or something. So,
slightly more than that, but a week's worth of Wendy's if you so choose.
Hit that value menu up and say. But it's going to be good here, and again, these guys are providing you some fantastic gameplay, and I can't wait for the start. Game 3.
Yeah, Game 3 should be a really good one. We've already seen pretty much what two very different ways the seed can throw all sorts of troll at our runners. So now it's simply a question of what happens early. I think is really what's going to set the tone here. If it's going to be really quick, it could be anyone's match. If it turns really trolly, it could, depending on how they react and how they play, and and maybe a couple of guesses here or there on some of the 50-50 plays.
Definitely so. So don't you all go anywhere, man. Make sure you all stick around. Of course, enjoy this, and of course, all the other tournaments you're going to see today here on the stream. It's our Sunday here. It's pouring down, raining. I think it's kind of slacked off here, but we've got all these tournaments. Everybody's doing their finals. We've got Mario 3 today. For those who are waiting for more stuff, you've got that. You've got OT Randomizer. We've got Link to the Past Randomizer. We've got the Finals of Mario Maker 2. We've got, X1, Zelda 1, Mario World 1. I said Mario World 1. Well, anyway, it is Mario 1, I guess, technically.
Technically.
And what else do we have here? We've got Super Metroid. I think it's 2 of those, actually.
The any percent and double anti-bingo.
And what is anti-bingo? Like, you don't want bingo? Isn't that the way this game starts?
Basically, I think there's one agreed upon row or column, and then you pick a row or column for your opponents. You try and force them to play as cruel a setup as you can within vanilla confines. So it requires encyclopedic knowledge of the map as well as a lot of really top level skills, because you're gonna have to pretty much use all of them. So our runners are off, and we are here for game 3. So interesting map setup already, and we have one fort with the lock protecting the pipe, and any chance they would have had of actually doing a star run, going for the item here, has pretty much been extinguished. So, but this is one of those cases where if they were just like Raccoon Mario and we're thinking about the item, this actually would probably be a better place to just go and get the just take care of Boom Boom, because this would be a much longer route otherwise. Because there's no other pipe on the map other than the one in its vanilla location, so that means we could be in for a really quick World 1 here. Near sync on the finishes.
Not helpful. So let's see what happens here. Is it that quick? Where is that pipe going to be at? The fort?
Definitely east side. Okay, so.
Yeah, pretty doggone short there. Of course, interesting, the Hammer Brother difference here. We got Double Fire versus Sumo Guy.
Hammer for SDiezal and a star for MaCobra.
Ooh, boy.
So, and MaCobra might not, unless he really wants to make a detour, is going to probably not get that hammer.
Yeah, that's one of the things we know, but he doesn't know. And it's a nice find to
So,
have.
5-6 here. MaCobra with Raccoon Mario is able to do this much quicker than Diesel. And takes care. Both have no problems. 5-6 in game 2. I know tilted Diesel a bit. He died twice, I believe. So nice to see him do it much cleaner. MaCobra is going for the hammer, bro.
Smart move there. Of course, Diesel having the better item anyway already.
Yeah. And he's already on his way to the World 2 airship, Vanilla, again. We had like 3 of those in game 2. He's working, and Fred says he's working on it. All right. Well,
He's basically saying the randomizer's not working right, okay?
we got a thick Morton here, but he's only at 2 hitters, so a very quick World 1 for both of our players. Diesel's out first at 2:17.
Yeah. And
Cobra's going to be about 9 seconds behind, 2:26.
that was fast.
Yeah, that's like twice. That's like half the time it's taken them in games 1 and 2.
But hopefully all those levels don't end up like this because, we need some content here,
Yeah.
We need some action and some things to throw our players off, and I'm sure they will get it.
Sub 30 is possible with these flag controls, but that often means like you're really flying.
And look at this map.
Okay.
You've got 2, and again,
50-50 chance here. Diesel's going to play the level.
yeah, because you've got 1 that you have to play anyway. So
Yeah. This is one of those situations where it really doesn't matter. MaCobra using the top, using the jump skip with Lakitu to speed this along a little bit.
Do another bounce here. And save that slow.
Ooh,
Oh,
Diesel.
boy.
Oh, Diesel.
Whether you're playing vanilla or randomizer, that Lakitu and those spinies. So that's going to give MaCobra just a little bit of advantage early on right now to see if this is going to be our needed path where we have to do a little backtrack for our second fork.
5F1 now for MaCobra.
Probably hoping for a star there just to
Yeah.
get to there a lot quicker there, but it's all good. And, of course, he loses a power-up. Oh, pushing those offerings.
Diesel finishes off 4-4. MaCobra's underway with Boom Boom here.
And then that last little jump there before he goes in the door to fight this Boom Boom. That's why you got to be careful if you're big. You can sometimes clip right into that and actually clip out of bounds and just fall off and die.
So that was not the correct fort, unfortunately. It wouldn't have made a difference anyway. So we get
Yeah.
the other World 5 fort, 5F2. Nice pairing of the forts there.
So these guys probably not be swinging any kind of speed difference or time difference in this level, unless we have a death like we had over there in Diesel.
Yeah, that's about it.
So Boom Boom's dead everywhere here. So Cobra's gonna backtrack it now and just head to his next fortress. Take care of the Hammer Brethren route. See what kind of items we're gonna get off this one. Easy star kill. Especially when you see these Fire Brothers return again in their pair.
Yep.
One-ups, cloud, and everything.
There's a cloud for MaCobra. That could be really useful. So the items have been pretty generous overall here.
Yeah.
Especially in games 2 and 3. They've been quite plentiful. So Diesel is going to take on Boom Boom. MaCobra is in the World 4 airship.
Not just in the items, but, man, even in the levels, man, we got a lot of stars in this particular seed here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a man, there's 1 hit, there's our 2, and it's like going to go a little bit, another 3. And that's all she wrote for our second world there.
About a 5:42 wand grab, so MaCobra in the lead. Probably by about 30-35 seconds at this point over Diesel.
So again, just kind of just one stage per se, really sorting them from each other. And bet you they have more bombs. Yeah, that's a hint to the incoming Zelda 1 incorporation of this randomizer, right? coming winter
So
2020.
World 4 is next. We got double pipes. No other pipes. No pipes on the Eastern Islands. So this could be a long World 4. And
Ooh.
well,
It's got a lock right there. There's a bridge to be built.
yeah, there's always a bridge in World 4. That's a given. It looks like it's going to be a forced double fortress play. So all things considered,
Kind of bounces out the shorter beginning worlds here.
Yeah.
So there's another hammer in play there. More hammers.
It's almost tempting to use a hammer on that boulder there and just skip this fort altogether.
You know, it really is, because it's just like
because you know what it is.
it has to do it. So it's just, do you use it now or just save it and hope for better usage later?
Well, given the general kindness of the seeds so far, as far as items are concerned, I'd say it would cross my mind. I don't think I would do it unless this was late. Then I would probably do it, but it's early enough. We've still got a lot of.
Oh, Diesel just says bump that. He's just gonna bonk it.
So they're even now in the level. They're in 7-4.
Yep. So again, just a difference of inventory at this point because of that -1 hammer. But
I think in Diesel's case, he also probably realizes he's really got to go for some of these gambles here, and he's really got to push as hard as he can.
yeah, that's the randomizer. Sometimes it's just a matter of taking the gamble, the right choice, and it pays off. And that's just a randomizer. It's a randomizer. You just don't know what it's going to do, what's going to unlock, and when it's the final game here, this is the game 3, and winner moves to the final. So you just got to be a little bit more bold, in my opinion, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And hope it pays off.
Yeah.
So, nevertheless, our players are going to be kind of evenly matched here. Just kind of a difference on where the Hammer Brothers are. And double sumo and nice double bounce. And
nice threading the needle there by Diesel.
Yeah.
So he gets a P-wing for his efforts. Diesel is going to go for the fort. He's probably going to hope that Hammer Bro goes away. We got more pairing of forts. The world's 4 forts are together.
Yep, so there you go. And, of course, Diesel he's going to get a star here.
So, MaCobra, what did he get off that hammer, bro?
He got himself a P-wing there.
Okay. So, Diesel is on his way to Boom Boom. MaCobra's about half a stage behind, if that. I think he was hoping to do a clip there to get around the thwomp. No, nothing doing. So,
knowing him, he was trying to grab it in mid jump and clip at the same time. Knowing him's gotta make it look visually impressive, which I don't mind one bit.
So there's a star for Diesel. So they're pretty much okay. So they're pretty much even. MaCobra, Diesel is there. It's almost entirely in sync, and we go to World 6.
Crossing that bridge together. Only difference is Diesel used that hammer there.
Yeah.
MaCobra still has that one.
So yes, that hammer use has helped them draw even. MaCobra getting the clip.
Saving those frames right there. You know you had to go for it every time you see it. You just got to at least once. You got to wait for the fire anyway, so you may as well try it once.
So Iggy underway here.
Fire kills.
Yep.
There you go. So 10 flat for MaCobra and 10:03-ish for SDiezal. So just seconds separating that player is through the third world of this game 3.
Yep.
That's a lot of threes there.
Yeah. So So 3 worlds down. Diesel used his hammer to skip the fort, and MaCobra held on to his. He played 4F2 instead.
Dude, double offers I can't refuse, man. 2 times the offers.
Doesn't look like Don Corleone, though.
I tell you.
So World 5.
Wow, look at this one. This is going to be pretty easy to get to the top. And first try, let's go.
7-6.
I'm calling whoever gets his clip first wins the tournament. Isn't this fun? So again, they can sub-pixel clip through this just like they saw in 7-1. Because no one wants to play what's inside of 7-6. That level is extremely long. Long vertical stages. And tune in tomorrow where someone will get through this level here. There we go.
Diesel's through after about, I think, 7 tries. MaCobra is having a little trouble with his timing.
You know, it takes him 9 to 10 times.
Well, he's past that, I think. I think MaCobra's had enough. He's gonna he's gonna go with option 2. He's gonna P-wing over it.
Yeah.
Diesel using his cloud to skip 5-1.
Interesting.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. He doesn't worry about going back down there anyway, so now it's just a matter of getting this lock, and there's our 742 again.
Yep.
So MaCobra again just flying over. You know, sometimes you just have one of those you just cannot get a clip. It's just like, you know what? I'm losing more and more time every time I miss it. So.
Yeah, I think after like 2, if you have the P-wing, use it. I mean, there's no shame in it.
Yeah.
So 3-3 is actually the level that Diesel ended up skipping.
Yeah, relatively short level there, but keeps him ahead by a little bit there. Gonna I-frame through this one with the easy boom boom kill. Alrighty, so Diesel is done with that, and again we got that lock we need to dispose of, which we know had to do. So just a few stages there.
So double hammer bro for both of them now. They're both in this different environments. A P-wing for them, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So Diesel on his way now to 5-5, and it's 6-7. Actually, not a bad level to have a P-wing for, I'd say.
Yeah, kind of just interesting to kind of take the lower path here and just kind of fly across here. It kind of forces you upwards and a little bit downwards, but you can kind of just go across.
He'll be able to exit out of here pretty quick.
Ooh, gotta watch out for that though. And fire snake's not fun. The cheap in there.
Oh, cheap.
Oh boy. So, nevertheless, he's good. He's got 2 stages left to wrap up this. Again, trying to take that W to make it to the finals here.
Diesel in 5-7 now.
Man, this level's pretty trivial. I mean, there's not much of a threat here, especially if we got a power up.
Yeah, if you get like stars, you can just fly through this stage.
Well, I know who won't be flying through the stage. Well, never mind. There goes Frogger. He's dead.
Yeah, an intentional damage boost by MaCobra in 6-7. Diesel, I think, was checking to see if he had any clouds for this. He doesn't, so he'll have to play 6F1 normally.
Mm-hmm. This is going to damage booster here and save some time. Watch out for whatever's falling here, which is just a hot foot, and that clockwise rotating roller disc.
Power up is going to hope for, I think, a star. He's going to hope for a flower or a star here from the item box. Gets a leaf instead.
Everything you don't want to see.
Yeah.
It's an extra hit anyway.
Yeah.
A hit that MaCobra just lost. So selling the level that's kind of free may be a little scary all of a sudden.
It can be. Some of those enemy sets can really make life difficult for you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in that area with the, where you see like the micro Goombas, they can really kind of screw you up.
Yeah, they start getting tangled on you.
So MaCobra is going to use a P-wing here for 6F1.
Yep, but of course, Diesel just going through here with his tail here. Not too much of an issue here.
Build 7 airship.
So much more easy when you have some kind of flight ability. And so let's see here.
Normal Roy.
Boy, not much of a threat here. Oh, it's actually more than 3 for once.
4. So
Yeah.
15-30 for Diesel.
Yeah. Got 2.5 minute stage there. So, again, very, very close here. Again, just the airship as MaCobra is going to get through it, and he's going to fall into his 5th world.
So, and it should be noted, MaCobra has extra clouds and hammers. Diesel doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So that still could have a significant impact, and it probably will in the next couple of worlds. So Diesel's going to have to hope for some good items to start popping up here from the Princess, and it's a leaf.
Yeah, not the best thing there.
And we got double pipe check right off the bat here in World 3.
Yep, 2 visible forts there.
Hoping they're not.
And, oh, look at there, man.
He doesn't have a hammer, so no gods. So no.
Oh, that lock, man. That hammer he used. Oh, not like this.
Unfortunately, it is going to be like this. He's going to have to play a couple of levels. Well, hand number 3 leads off, so if it turns out to be a hammer, it could be.
Life is good, so you can still move on.
But it'll make this a very quick World 3 and allow him to keep distance with MaCobra, who is going to use this hammer.
Be nice.
It's a hammer suit.
Not the hair variation we're looking for, but
most welcome all the same. Could come in handy here.
yeah, because MaCobra won't be getting that item. He already has one anyway, so he's good. So, but that definitely is a shift there, and just that one hammer usage.
SDiezal in the new beta stage 1.6 beta taking a death. He went off the edge there.
Yeah. We've not seen this a lot yet, but yeah, this is one of our new stages that was previously kind of unfinished, and lovely developer decided to say, you know what, let's get some more content in here, and lo and behold.
So we got Wendy here in the World 3 vanilla airship. It's a tough Wendy. It's a 4-hit Wendy.
Yeah.
But MaCobra is done, and he finishes World 3 in under 90 seconds with 17:31.
Yep. Meanwhile, we got a lot of fire things in 1.6. Ooh. There we go. So, World 6 for MaCobra having the advantage of that hammer.
So we haven't seen World 6 or 7. Those are the last two. SDiezal finding Fort Knox.
Worst case scenario there. No power-ups.
Again, intentional death is not a bad idea here, and he is going to do that.
Yeah, if you got that P-Wing or a Leaf, definitely want to take advantage of it. So 3 pipes on the front. We can't see anything over there, but we may get a glance now. And, ooh.
Nothing there from MaCobra, so he'll have to. SDiezal kind of overshooting there. MaCobra has found 7-1. Let's hope his jumping. Let's hope his clipping goes better here.
Yeah, there's. Oh, look at there with the backwards jump in.
Third try for MaCobra that time.
Where was that at a few minutes ago? I tell you, man, it's just.
I'm sure he's asking that. It's like it's always one or the other.
Yeah. So you get a glance at this.
SDiezal is checking. I think he checked the wrong pipe.
Yeah,
he did guess correctly though. It is Fort Knox does create the lock.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Were there 3/4 I saw there? So maybe not. Maybe
yeah. It's going to take care of that one.
I was wrong. Yeah, there's 3/4 in World 3, so he's got to keep going.
That's unfortunate. So he's going to have to get past his hand brother, and
he's going to have to hope that this is the correct answer.
Yeah, otherwise this is not looking good.
No.
It's going to be hard to recover from. It's amazing. You can see just in this race how evident how just one single hammer, just a half a second decision can literally cost you minutes.
Yeah.
We're talking about almost double-digit minutes pushing.
Getting there. So SDiezal's in carpet fort now, 6F3.
And get another start, man. Should be doing a star track on this one, man. I love it personally.
Yeah. So MaCobra takes care of the fort. He's gonna arm himself with a Tanuki suit for 3-7. This is a case where it's kind of up to debate whether you want to go for the item or not.
Yeah, I think I was him. He has a hammer suit for later. It's just a matter of getting something to maybe help him
right.
Like maybe I can get a hammer and.
Yeah. But at this point, it's like it's almost not worth it because you're really close. You might as well just grind this out. So 3-7.
And I said, our players, by the way, our players don't know what the other one is. They don't know what's going on, so it's just a matter of doing the right option there.
This is a 1-fort World 6, so I think MaCobra knows he's free and clear. SDiezal finally at the airship. MaCobra's in 4-3.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate there that he had to take that long route there from the hammer. So it's looking somewhat favorable for MaCobra, but again, with World 8 still lurking out there, and
we still have World 7 in play.
7 is natural position at that matter,
6 and 7 in natural, yeah.
So
21:02 for SDiezal through World 5. So 3.5 minutes behind based on the splits.
So Off to our 6th fortress here, and they're going to use that P-Wing and knowing to just keep it quick. Now, World 1 fortress. Nice and short. And, of course, save even more time with hopefully the off-screen grab here. And
depends how many hits Lemmy takes. So those balls flying, bouncing around, it can be a little... Okay, it's 4 hits.
yeah.
Gets it.
No doubt about that one. So MaCobra going to follow his way into, which we know by default, has to be World 7 up next.
Yep.
So the one we got left besides 8 at the end. Question is, will we have a, based on we're about 21 minutes in, are we going to have, you think, a short World 7, or are we going to have the just treacherous paths of doom throughout that level?
Hard to say. I think, well, there's a fort right there up front. So, okay, we got 2 forts right next to each other. So, and there's only 1 pipe leading there. So this could be a bit of a grind, especially if something is if it's a bridge protecting the castle. Then we're in for the long haul here.
And we all we see is that lock, so we just can't see what's over. Yeah, there it is, and it's a lock.
And now the question is getting there.
Yeah. The path.
More free pipe checks for MaCobra. And he's found it. He's found it. So there it is. He's got a hammer. He's absolutely using it here.
Where was the music box at, eh?
I don't know. So so there's the piranha stage. There's the music box.
Well, I mean, thanks for that.
Yeah, too little, too late. MaCobra's going to use his hammer here. He's got 2 hammer suits. On-world 5 airship with Ludwig.
World 7 again being very, very nice to those who have hammers.
A 1-hit Ludwig to top it off, so we could be at a 23-24. We are looking at sub 30 here, folks.
Yeah, this is a pretty fast one right here. Unless we can make up all this speed by having a a slowdown in World 8 here.
Certainly possible if all 4 forts are required. And he has burned up all of his hammers, so he will have to play this.
And oddly enough, in every race in this match, we have seen these people still be reunited back in World 8. Almost on the first screen at that matter.
Yeah.
MaCobra trying to find his way, and next thing SDiezal's right there with him all of a sudden. And look at this.
4 pipes up 4 pipes up front with a lock in front, so
we're kind of
now it's going to be pipe checks for MaCobra.
And that takes us to a dead-end hand, which he has no intention of any need to ever go there. So back we go, and
so continue forward progress. There's a hand.
Uh-oh. Deja vu. It's just a hand stage here, so
this is the first hand stage, so yeah, he can live with that.
There's the suicidal hammer brother there.
Oh, Diesel trying to go for P speed in 7-3, ends up going into the drink instead.
Yeah, 2 points on that one.
Another pipe check from MaCobra. Okay, so he's found it. But yeah, this could be an open-ended situation where it's going to be a lot of fort checks leading off his Air Force. Have not seen any of the World 8 forts yet, so that could be interesting, especially if 8 fort shows up.
Man, this is so much easier when there's no auto-scroller happening. It's just so nice.
It can be a little jarring if you're used to 60 frames per second.
Yeah. So SDiezal was right behind, but to take care of the last of the Koopas.
Well, he's still in World 6, so unfortunately not.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Okay, so that broke a lock. So that's not what he needed, and he's not playing that.
Yeah, no one has time for that stage.
It is not required. 45-second time sink. Move on.
He didn't know it was there. He had to actually go, navigate over to see it. Of course, deja vu here. Yeah, we don't want to see that one anymore. Of all the stages. So he's going to roll it back here and continue his not there.
Did he check that pipe down?
He didn't check. Well, he didn't check the pipe on Koopa's screen. He went there and immediately came back. And there was a pipe next door to it.
Right. I don't think he checked this one though.
Yeah, this is the one to there. He didn't
Oh,
check
he did. That's right.
Yeah.
He forgot he didn't check that one.
So this will get us some. Yeah, the other side there. So welcome to World 8, you all. Pipes and more pipes.
Okay, so there's super tanks, and it's Navy.
So we've got a pipe beyond this.
Fortunately for Diesel, he does not have a hammer, so he's got to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, it's going to take him. We don't even know what stage even takes that hammer down, or that lock down.
Well, it's one of those two forts in the corner. He's got to find the pipe that'll take him there.
Yeah, that's.
We never did determine that much, so this could be this could take a while.
Yeah, this is not what he wants.
So MaCobra is going to check at least this pipe, and okay, didn't break the lock, so it could have created the bridge.
Yeah, back we go.
Nope.
Nope.
So that's two forts down, Air Force and Navy in the books. What will the answer be?
Well, I'll tell you, the joys of World 8 here.
The good news is it's all there, so...
Yeah, it's just a matter of doing them and see which one does it.
I'd be tempted to just gun through all three stages. Especially, I don't think he has double clot. If he has double clot, I'd do that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Skip 8-1 altogether and just get on with it.
Yeah. We won't take them that long to check, but you know it's one of them, and they're both there. And
although it isn't a big time sink to check, to backtrack, because if that lock is still there, then he knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what he's going. That's what MaCobra is going to do.
Can't blame him.
Diesel picking up an anchor. We never. Okay, so he knows.
Oh.
So it is 8 forward in the corner.
Mm-hmm. So back we go again.
So Diesel has found the pipe at last.
And he has a cloud.
He only has one, so unfortunately he's going to have to play this normally. He gets 1-3. He will not be going for the item here.
So this is, oh boy.
Loses his hammer suit. Luckily he's got a spare.
Yeah.
So what is the gatekeeper for? I'm going to say 8 forward is the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Nope. Ooh, 3F1. Door 6 fort.
Door 3, do it. Do it. Boo. One day, son, I would do it. So that's gonna be it for MaCobra there. That takes care of what he needs to get done. 3 hits from the boom boom.
Unfortunately, no sub 30 here. It's going to take over a minute to get through Bowser's castle, even with a hammer suit.
So just a matter of getting back to the screen now, and he is in the clear to look very, very favorable to move on to the finals at the moment.
Yep.
There we go, and nice music to approach Bowser to.
There's 8 forward. There's 8 forward. Diesel found it.
Yep. I tell you, this music is just so perfect for approaching Bowser. Oh my goodness. Yeah, be a little leery again with random.
So serene and calming when we're about to save the princess.
You know. So Diesel going a route I haven't seen in a while in that castle.
Yeah, like I said, he is kind of idiosyncratic with his 8 fort routing.
Well, it probably wouldn't be that much of an issue right now.
Yeah,
maybe a fireball. Oh, it could have fireball have been nice, but
he's got a star, so he won't have to worry too much about fireballs.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah, the two that bothered to show up. Yeah.
So he'll just have to do some nice little ducking strats here, and Bowser shouldn't be any issue here.
Yeah, 5 jumps. Okay, well.
So we gotta be careful about that.
Bowser's hitbox, not a problem.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, so just kind of chilled out, just stay centered and just avoid the fire, and life will be good, and he'll be moving on to the finals hopefully. And SDiezal just trying to get to this 7th world here. Had to go back and take care of those forts. But meanwhile, MaCobra is just one Bowser plummet to win.
And MaCobra rallies from an early 1-0 deficit to take this best-of-3 match against SDiezal. So get out the GGs for MaCobra52, finishing 31-38.
Indeed, good stuff. So another fantastic full line, man. 3 games to get our winner here. Again, taking it to the end. Another fantastic player. And again, MaCobra, the previous winner, won the past tournaments, and SDiezal, another fantastic player. So that means that MaCobra will be moving on to fight this guy in the Grand Championship. Whatever big words you can make it sound hype about.
Yeah, there's plenty of hype.
Yeah.
If our matches last night were any indication, this could be a full tilt. And if MaCobra does win our best-of-3 match up ahead, there will be a 1-game sudden death final to determine the overall champion. So think of it as like Game 7 of the World Series.
Game 7, that's what I'm talking about. See who there. Look at there.